And hello on a Wednesday evening. Hope you're having a good day. And we're going to talk a little weather here for a few minutes. You got the view from the Alexandria, Texas Street Tower Cam. It's hot. We're in the low to mid 90s for today. Dew point low 64. That's lower than it typically is in August here. And that's good news. So it makes it feel a little bit better. Just takes the edge off the heat as opposed to what we had, especially Sunday and before that. We see all the traffic moving back and forth. We also see a smoky sky there, probably an ag or control burn, and that happening upwind and the wind taking it down into our area. Again, otherwise it's clear. Likewise in Natchez, we're seeing a little bit of smokiness up in that direction. It's 92 degrees there. Not as quite as smoky. Visibility is not quite as reduced, but you can tell there's something going on there as well. And that would likely, I think there was a controlled burn up in that area yesterday, and probably another one for today. Looking at the radar, we don't see anything happening here locally. We'll see a few showers, maybe an occasional thunderstorm off toward the Texas Hill Country, where it was an extreme hot day for today. There were some 110s up there around Abilene, down into portions of the hill country. Now, in much of that hill country area, you have the elevation difference, and sometimes that protects folks from the heat. But I saw 110 in New Braunfels, which is a little bit east of the hill country there. But you kind of get the idea. I think some of that, it got so hot, we reached that convective temperature and just kind of blew the lid off. And despite the high pressure cell, which is over that area, squashing convection, it just blew through it. And this is what you got. You get a little welcome rain over there, although it's pretty paltry as far as the coverage is concerned. A little front, of course, to the south of us in the Gulf of Mexico. That's what came through here. We got the dry air on the backside of it. Led to a glorious morning this morning over most of the area with temperatures in the 60s. And likewise, we're going to see the same weather pattern for the day tomorrow. Convection not getting organized ahead of the front in the Gulf of Mexico. That's good news. You always have to worry about that anytime during hurricane season if you get a front in the Gulf when it's warm. Futurecast for tomorrow morning, it's back to work and school. No issues there. It's just like a mostly clear start. We'll see a mostly sunny sky for the day tomorrow. Not anticipating any rain problems on your morning and evening commute. Going into Friday morning, it is another day of work and school, but it is Friday, the end of the week. And this model generating a couple of showers across portions of Oils and St. Landry Parish. I'm forecasting against that. I went ahead and did a 0% on Friday. If that looks like it's going to happen tomorrow when I do the forecast, I'll throw in 10 cents worth there on it. Low temperature tonight, once again, probably you'll be close to what you were this morning. Many areas will be just a tad lower. Dew points remain low. In fact, a few stations are reporting dew points in the upper 50s. And so that's going to lead to some nice weather in the morning. DeRidder, for example, was 74 this morning. Pretty good drop overnight. For tomorrow, I'm forecasting 69 degrees. Here in Alexandria, Pineville, Rapides Parish, 66 will be fairly close to what it was this morning. I think we had about 67 for an average in Rapides Parish. Cooler up out toward the Ville and Esther Airport. A little bit warmer in areas to the south toward Oakdale, where I'm expecting 68 tonight. Now, the lowest readings will take us from that Winfield, Gina, and Jonesville, Faraday, Vidalia corridor. I've got about 63 to 65 up there. Somebody could get down to 61 or 62 somewhere for tonight, with the average being 66. Typically, we see 72. So this is well below average. This is good weather for this time of year, folks. 69, 70, some of the warmer readings back down to the southwest of us, perhaps. And we go into the high temperatures on Thursday. We will max out with an average of about 95, 93 is the low, is the average high. And remember, that's down from 94. If you're with me for a while, for a long spell here, we've had average highs of 94 degrees. Now it's turned back to 93. That's an indication that the seasons are changing. As we see that average max temp slip 1 degree from 94 to 95. But, you know, any sustained change generally waits to mid or late September on that. Going into the SINLA average, 95, as I said, that's +2 from what we typically see. 92, 93 on the low side for tomorrow. There could be a few readings, although I don't have it on the map, 97 to 98. and certainly that'll be the exception and not the rule for tomorrow. With ample sunshine and dry air, it will heat up fairly quickly. Convection has increased there across the eastern tropical Atlantic there, so we'll continue to watch that. I'm looking for the African wave train to get more involved and get more active here in the next several weeks, especially heading into September and probably even lingering into October. That is not going to be a pleasant forecast if it develops. We hope it doesn't, but there are some signs that indicators of that. All right, 7-day forecast. No rain expected the next 2 or 3 days with us there into Saturday. Like I said, if there's going to be a stray shower, I'll throw in 10%. I'm not afraid to use that 10%. And I've explicitly got it for Sunday. Notice we'll have seasonally hot weather there all the way through the weekend. And we'll see a little bit of moisture come back, especially early middle part of next week when rain chances begin to increase. And you see the minimum temperatures rising to 73. Always reliable indicator that your moisture is increasing when you see that because air cannot cool off as efficiently during the night when it's humid. I got scattered showers and a few thunderstorms for Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll go about 40% worth each day. All right, thanks for being with me. Nick Mikulas will be back with you in the morning. I'll see you again during the PM hours. Take care and hope you have a wonderful day for tomorrow.